Hello guys, welcome to a new Get Rekt gaming news video. Yet again today I have some spicy news for you guys. Like, literally spicy, because I don't really like this news whatsoever. How does it sound to have a Horizon Zero Dawn remake? Yes, you heard me right. A actual remake of a game that's only 5 years old. Well, I have news on that, because apparently there is one in development. I don't know how to feel on that. I am not that excited for a remake of a game that's only 5 years old. Sony, what the hell are you doing? But anyway, I have multiple sources that claim that this is true. Let's go over some articles. MP First, I think, did the scoop on this. Report: Horizon Zero Dawn Remake Remaster in the works for PlayStation 5. Horizon multiplayer game in development as well. So a multiplayer game is coming with this remake. I don't know if it's bundled with this remake. I think it's a separate game, probably focusing on co-op. Hey, Horizon is a cool game to do in co-op. It's a little bit Monster Hunter-like with these big robots. These big boss fights. I can see that being a good match. While we just got a remake for The Last of Us, it looks like PlayStation might not be quite done with remakes just yet. A source close to the situation who wishes not to be named has revealed to us that Horizon Zero Dawn remake is in the works for PlayStation 5. If you thought The Last of Us Part 1 divided players upon whether or not a game needed a remake, prepare yourselves, as it has been revealed to us that PlayStation is now remaking or remastering, details are still unclear, Horizon Zero Dawn, a game that's only 5 years old and had its sequel released earlier this year. By the way guys, Horizon Zero Dawn also received a upgrade patch for PlayStation 5. From what I know, you can play the game already in 60 FPS. This is just not necessary whatsoever. I don't understand Sony. Our source didn't elaborate whether or not this was a build from the ground up style of remake. However, we were told that the remake features a improving lighting system, ambient occlusion and such, overhauled textures and better animations, with new character models to match those in the sequel Horizon Forbidden West. It is supposed to have new lighting, overhauled textures, better animations and new character models. This just sounds to me like Last of Us remake, which was just not necessary. The question is this a remaster or a remake? If it's a remake, you can bet your ass Sony is going to ask $70 for that. They did this with Last of Us Part 1. I'm not surprised if they're going to do this with Horizon Zero Dawn. If it's just a remaster, for example, let's say like Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man PS4 got a remaster for 5. Maybe there's a upgrade path that would ease the pain if they would just only ask $10-20 for this new version with all new graphics basically, then that's fine. But from the sounds of what I'm reading here, new lighting system, textures, better animations, character models, that just sounds to me like a remake like Last of Us, and they might charge $70 for that. I don't like this whatsoever. Outside of that, we were told there is a big focus on bringing the accessibility options that the sequel introduced. Different graphic modes will also be available, though that is a given since most PlayStation 5 games have a performance quality and uncapped performance to take the advantage of variable refresh rate. For gameplay changes themselves, there are some subtle improvements, mostly those being the quality of life improvements the sequel brought. It wasn't confirmed whether or not we would see flyable mounts, a glider, though we suppose that it's unlikely given to the story-related importance to the sequel. As it turns out, the Zero Dawn Remake Remaster isn't the only Horizon-related project that is in the works, as we also learned from another source. Info collaborated with our original source that a team presumed to be Guerrilla Games at PlayStation are currently developing a Horizon Online multiplayer game for both PlayStation 5 and PC. Two sources have verified that the project is indeed real, with a third giving some brief details that it may feature a form of co-op. Customization is set around different tribes established in the Horizon franchise. However, we have not been able to verify either that nor the details on whether or not the online would feature any sort of co-op or PvP. Dusk Golem, I featured him on my channel a few times. He had also heard something about a PlayStation 4 game getting the PlayStation 5 Remake Remaster treatment. He posted this on Reset Era. For better or worse, there is one more PlayStation 4 era Sony game getting a PlayStation 5 facelift. I know of that. I don't believe it's too far out from getting announced. This will be my one comment on it, not elaborating, but I am of the personal opinion I don't even know why they're graphically remastering the game. But they can do what they want, I suppose. We have two more sources that collaborate this information, one being VGC. A Horizon Zero Dawn remaster is in the works for PlayStation 5, it's claimed. That's according to a report by MP First, which VGC can also corroborate via our own sources. The updated version of the 2017 Guerrilla Games title will feature improved visuals to bring it up to par with this year's sequel, Horizon Forbidden West, in the form of new character models, lighting and animations, it's claimed. So VGC also collaborates this rumor with its own sources. And we have also now Gematsu joining this party of collaborating this story. Rumor: Horizon Zero Dawn remaster for PlayStation 5, Horizon Online multiplayer game for PlayStation 5 and PC in development. The most interesting thing, Gematsu claims that there is a list of supposed other PlayStation titles that have not been revealed. A document featuring several announced and unannounced Sony Interactive Entertainment projects, including a remastered version of Horizon Zero Dawn for PlayStation 5 and Horizon Online multiplayer project for PlayStation 5 and PC, was recently shared with Gematsu. Gematsu was able to independently verify several titles listed in the document with multiple sources familiar to the development, including the Horizon titles. So there's this document going around with other titles that have been unannounced. I am really starting to think here that there is going to be a PlayStation showcase soon, maybe this month. We know about Final Fantasy 16 getting a new trailer this month, and they only show up at PlayStation stuff so far. We know of Silent Hill already. That has been basically, now that's real. It's trademarked literally by the Korean government. And the leaked Helldivers 2 trailer, I suppose. There are many puzzle pieces showing up for this PlayStation showcase. Maybe we will see this remake of Horizon Zero Dawn there. Now, I am not excited for this whatsoever. There are so many other older IPs that Sony can remake. I made a meme on Twitter with like the skeleton underwater, and I was saying like Sly Cooper could get remade. Jack and Dexter, maybe even Uncharted 1 or SOCOM or Resistance. There are other older PlayStation IPs that we could see remakes of. No, they are doing Horizon, you know. That is, of course, if this is a remake, which we don't know really. We only know that it has new lighting, new textures, animations. It could be just a remaster like the PlayStation 5 version of Spider-Man or the Uncharted version. We have to see what this will be. If it's just a remaster, Sony can just use like a upgrade path for 10 or 20 bucks, but I'm really starting to think this is a remake like Last of Us Part 1. And you can bet your ass they are going to ask 70 bucks for that. Anyways, if I hear more towards this story, towards a PlayStation Showcase towards this Horizon Zero Dawn remake. This Horizon Zero, not this Horizon multiplayer title. I will of course let you guys know. So stay tuned for that. That's all I have for today's video. What do you guys think of this news? Do you also think this is unnecessary? Let me know in the comment section down below about this Horizon Zero Dawn remake. Like this video, that would be amazing. Subscribe, that would also be great. Visit my social medias in the links down below in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next Get Rekt Gaming News video. Bye bye.